It was there and then gone in a second. But it was magical.
Does seem magical. Did you get to feel it?
I would be silly to say I took my gloves off and my helmet, but I mean, what other opportunity are you gonna get?
Oh, man. Lucky. You're lucky for that.
But it made me think. All those children out there. They'll never know a life outside of a cage, will they?
Not in our generation. Hopefully we can... No. That's ridiculous.
No. What? What is it? Nothing's ridiculous.
If we could restore the... Maybe make that... The miracle kind of happen in our time. I don't see it happening, so...
Not unless we make it happen. I think this is about the time y'all would get back. Go ahead, finish.
I would just look at him and say, like, one thing at a time.
I think Gregor would put his arm up in front of Jericho, just to get his attention, and then drop it before they go back in.
What?
Why you leave me, out to dry out there earlier, anyway? You got your head on straight? You got something to prove?
Wait, what'd you say?
He asked you, why did you leave him to dry out? Hang him out to dry earlier with the attack on the face.
When we were fighting the gunners on the mesas?
Mm.
I thought it was more tactical for me to go after Red Fox, while you handled the other two, alongside Clint.
It's an interesting tactical analysis. I wonder what Maven would have to say about it.
I think he would say that we make the decisions we think are right in the moment, and nothing more. I'm sorry you got eliminated. I'm sorry if you blame me for that. But the fact of the matter is that it happened, and now we need to readjust. Good?
We're good. It's just frustrating. Give me a heads up, like, if you're not going to show up when we make an attack plan, I guess is the point.
You got eliminated. We eliminated one of theirs. It was a fair trade. I made a bad call. Is that what you want to hear?
Something like that.
Then let it be said. Come on. I'm going to walk past you.
He doesn't say anything again.
Opportunity attack!
Opportunity.
What?
Oh,
Oh, my whole screen went dark. Oh, I didn't move it for like 10 minutes, that's why.
Oh my god.
Kingdom Hearts.
As y'all return, you do see a helmetless caster just sort of looking up at the fading sun. How was the scouting mission?
We got eyes on it. Large, it would be fair to call it like a lizard-like being. You know
Absolutely.
what dinosaurs are. There's a large, lizard-like dark one. Maybe type 3, 4. it burrowed. It wore metal, or maybe the metal was fused to its skin. Ate metal, so I'm thinking the latter.
All right. Well, heat metal's getting prepped. Thanks for that.
Burrowed into the ground. It was transient, so we don't know where it was holding up. Don't know where its layer is.
I think
Hopefully
will
it
be
doesn't-
enough to attract it.
Okay. In your best estimation, what do you think? Think we can take it down with the 4 of us?
I think so. You weren't there, but the other 2 of you, Jesus to catch her, but the other 2 of you were when we were under Lucky's command. We took down that Mapinguari? That Mapinguari. Fairly
The
easily.
what now?
The thing with the eye. In fact, do I still have the ruby in my inventory? I don't. Oh wait, actually the milk sheet.
Oh, right. That thing. Yeah, I shot
Yeah.
it in the dick. Or you shot it in the dick, right?
You
It's
shot
a
it in the
family shot.
dick?
Oh,
Oh, that's right. Gregor wasn't there. It was Cleo at that point. Damn it.
yeah.
So yeah, he's a delusion. We got the jump on it and we took it down fairly straightforwardly, if not easily. I think if we employed
It
that
had
again,
these. Yeah, I mean, it had these giant things on its body that said, hit me, you know.
we attacked where it was weakest. This
Yeah.
thing has metal plates on its skin. If we attack between the segments, we should be good. And like Lucian said, if we can heat up those metal plates, then we can make it cook itself inside and out.
Alright. I can cast Glyph of Warding once per day. I was wondering what we could use it for, before we rest.
What does it do? What does it do? Actually, I'm not
Okay,
gonna word
so I could either do like a 5d8 like AoE,
A trap.
or I could,
Mm.
yeah, a trap basically, or I could. I don't know if because this is through Lawrence, right? And I don't know whether or not I could infuse a spell into it, and it would just be like casting at instant speed, basically. But I don't know.
Yeah, maybe if you train more with it.
I should train more with it. You are right.
You're right, God.
Okay. So just the trap that is set out there. Then.
I was just Lucian's conscience.
What does this Florida man in my head say?
This Florida man saying my German head.
I mean, I guess if you could do it once per day, then there's no reason not to place it
Not to
towards
use
like
it. Yeah, I have one more 3rd level spell, so I could attempt to maybe infuse it, with a 3rd level spell, but I haven't tried it yet.
you
I could
could
haste
do.
you if you enter the ward.
That sounds good. I trust you to know your magic does.
You could also
It's either
place
you
it
or
on like,
caster.
the gun and leave that where they could see it.
It has to be on a surface, and if it moves within that surface, or if that thing is moved, then it triggers. I can't put it on your thing.
No, the gun you took from Pietro.
Yeah, what about that?
If you leave it out in the open, you could ward it.
Have the sand cover up your ward. That could work.
Oh, but I like the gun. And
Well,
it's also not mine. But
let's just let's leave it
Yeah,
out
hold
there
on.
overnight, and you can get it back tomorrow if nobody falls for the trap.
okay. Yeah, I could.
It's your glyph.
And
Use it how you want.
I could leave. I have a light hammer, and then I could put it on a ward on that, and then if the monster triggers it, then it could go off. With some fire damage or something.
Oh, I thought we were talking about you using it before we rest for tonight, since it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's also it lasts
hours.
until the spell is triggered. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn.
So it'll just stay there.
Yeah, if it doesn't get triggered, we can keep in mind where it is. Maybe lure something back to it.
So, where are you planning on using this tonight?
I guess so.
And where would you put it?
We're trying to attack this thing at dawn, right?
Mhm.
Did we do it tonight? Because then if it triggers it before dawn, then it's kind of a waste.
That's if you want to use it against the creature specifically.
Yeah, that's true.
I was just talking about using it as a trap in case anyone comes to gank us at night.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah,
I could do that.
Just protect our little campsite here.
Yeah, sure. Where should I place it then for our little campsite?
Would it be possible, for us to create our little foxhole so that there's visibility on only one side, or more
Yeah,
visibility?
absolutely.
Then yeah. Ideally facing the west.
You want me to put an explosive in there, or I could try to put slow in there?
No, do the explosive because then we'll hear them coming.
Exactly. That would
Okay,
definitely wake
cool.
us up.
All right. I'll take out the hammer and I'll
Oh no,
put a spot.
they're slower. They're quieter now.
And then I'll look at a point, and I'll think of the conditions in my head, I guess. Yeah. And then I'll make sure like none of the creatures that is around me will trigger it. And then I'll hit the ground with Lawrence.
None of the creatures.
None of my teammates. So I
Gotcha.
can designate.
Okay.
Yeah, I can designate who doesn't trigger it, right?
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. Hit the ground with the law.
The law.
The law.
As you slam it into the ground, leaving this rune, you feel the sizzling coming off of it, as well as the hammer, as it reverberates through your hand.
Like I look at it. Does it look like it worked?
Looks like it's set.
All right, great. It's so cool. I hop back into the foxhole. Okay, this should be good now.
I feel safer already. Has the sun set at this point?
Mm-hmm.
And do we know how long before sunrise? Did they say?
It should be about another 6 hours.
Gotcha. Right then. I'll take first watch. How are we doubling up? Look at caster.
In that 6 hours, we could do 2, 2, 2. Yeah, that should be fine.
Alright then.
I'll stay up with you.
Very good.
Before we get to sleep, I'm gonna cast aid at 3rd level on myself, Jericho, and Trigger's already out, so he's technically a non-combatant. So I'll put it on caster.
Also has Jack
Right.
Health.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone get. Technically it resets, right? Aid.
Mhm.
So take off the aid that you had, and then just give yourself plus 10.
Gotcha.
I don't know what buffs we had before going into the short rest, so I have no clue what that is.
So, as you sleep, your watches are peaceful. The second set, who would be up?
The second set would
Mhm.
be probably caster and Lucian, right?
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. Okay, right.
Yeah, and then the last watch would be us again.
Well, you could do 1 hour, y'all. One does the second hour. you could do like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the first hour would be Jericho, Gregor. The second hour could be like Gregor, Caster. The third hour would be Caster, Lucian. The fourth
Yeah.
hour, Lucian,
Okay,
Jericho.
so
Fifth
doing like
hour,
that.
right.
Okay, we'll
Got
do
it.
that.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
do it like I said, maybe. Just Gregor caster for simplicity's sake.
So in that second hour, Gregor, Caster would just say like, I remember looking at the stars in Sycusia and thinking they were so beautiful.
You don't think so, still?
I just now wonder what evil lies behind them.
I still like to admire the book. Glad I finally got to see them.
They're... He just like grits his jaw at that. There seems to be like a natural attraction to him, doesn't there?
I guess you could call it that. You think it's so insidious?
Perhaps it's idle, perhaps it's a reflection of us always reaching beyond our grasp.
It's not so deep to me, Castor. It's just a nice view.
He sort of chuckles at that. Yeah, you're probably right. Hey, that was really awesome how you caught that bullet, by the way.
Thanks. You saw that?
Heard about it.
No.
We were chasing our tail, for lack of better words.
Yeah. I think that plan we had to go across the water at the beginning would have worked out better, but you know, it is what it is.
Right. We never get to know, right?
No.
At the end of it, he says, just regardless, go get some sleep. I'll wake Lucian up.
You think Carolyn's safe out there somewhere?
I do.
You think it's dumb of me to sending her right now?
Only if you're okay with everyone knowing her position. Perhaps when we get a
Yeah.
better opportunity.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I'm sure she understands.
He just like pats you on the shoulder as he gets up. Make sure you get some sleep. I'm gonna be depending on you tomorrow.
Aye, aye, Captain.
As he goes to grab Lucian. Now, Lucian, I want you to roll me a perception check during your watch.
All right. Perception. Wow, that's terrible. Oh my god.
Oh, no, that's much worse.
Damn, that sucks. Okay.
We
All
have
is well in the world.
I have nothing to change that, so yeah, that's it. Lucian is staring at the hammer and like twirling it in his hands while he's just looking at Castor, just quizzically.
As he sort of sits pondering the horizon, he does look over, sees you. Something on your mind?
I have a good guess as to why, like, you're here, but I have to ask. I have to hear it from you. Why do you fight? Like, why are you here?
Oh. Wow, that was deeper than I was expecting.
I just a lot's been going on, and I really haven't had a, um, you know, any time to really think about it.
I had a lot of time to reflect on that while I was stuck in the ether.
Right.
And the one thing... Do you remember when we went to the city the first time?
Yeah, I do.
And we saw all the children running and playing in the street.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's when I knew for sure. I fight for a new dawn.
Lucian just nods his head. Yeah, that makes sense.
No matter what it is, no matter what the cost, we'll pay it so that we can end this world of darkness.
You've always been a good egg. When we didn't hear from you for a while, I honestly didn't really see the point. You know, if someone as righteous as you is fighting to make this world a better place, and you were gone, what chance does anyone else have in trying to make a difference?
You seem
just
sort of
doesn't
like,
make sense.
get a little choked up when you say that. I think everyone can make a difference. But I think most people are just struggling for today and don't have time to worry about tomorrow.
You know, I feel like you're in the wrong profession sometimes.
He just
I'm
like rubs the back of his head. You know, it's funny, I always wanted to be a gardener.
Maybe you'll have
Maybe-
time.
When this is all over, I'll have to show you my garden.
I'd like that. Not much of a botanist, but I'll learn to appreciate what you have.
Till then, I guess we just have to dream of spring. As he says this, you hear an explosion behind you.
Fuck! I fucking tap everyone. Everyone up. And
Gregor's
I-
already. He can't be
Yeah.
surprised.
I feel like that.
I peek my
walks
head
us-
over.
As you look over to your explosion, you see a similar creature to the one you dug up before. Not so hollow, not so desiccated, with a flickering hatred draining from its bisected eye as it looks towards you, still limply trying to crawl towards you.
Is it a Doomsman?
It looks like the same skeleton you saw before.
Okay. I just didn't know if that's what they look like underneath the. But is a skeleton?
Correct.
Gregor will approach it just to make sure, like, this isn't something else. Like, this isn't like, you know, a bait. He's being cautious.
As you approach, Lucian, roll an insight.
Sure.
Do so with
Alright.
advantage.
Got it. Flash of Genius, +6, baby, my last one.
Okay, I like that. As all the talk of dreams and hope has brought so much light to your conversation, it seems like the very darkness of this world stirred awake to try to take it away.
That's rough. Yeah.
Do we know if engaging this thing would cost us points?
It's not technically a dark one on the list, nor is it an enemy.
Your call caster into that cave its head on.
He just looks at it and, with somewhat downcast eyes, it just looks sad. Put it out of its misery.
I'll shoot it.
No, Gregor will wave that off. Like, let's not make more noise. It'll just cave
No,
its
with
head.
the crossbow.
Oh, right, the crossbow. He's used to you using loud guns.
Yeah, you just hear a, and he just sits back down. Can't get any fucking rest around here.
Caster, lending credence to changing our position now that there was a loud explosion.
If they come for us at night, then they lose points.
Right.
To relocate, right?
Show of hands. Who wants to relocate?
Christian raises his hand.
Gregor keeps his hand like halfway up, like horizontal, like maybe not.
Okay.
That's half.
Show of hands against.
Raise a hand. Looks like the mayor voted.
Alright. We stay. I got plenty enough rest though. I'll stay up on watches as well.
Alright, I can fight right now in the shape I'm in, but I could use some more. So I'm gonna get that if we can.
I'm gonna use my spell storing ring and regain a second level, and then I'm gonna cast see invisibility on. That's a higher perception, caster. Oh, it's only on self. Fuck! Damn it! No, it's fine. I'll cast that on myself, and then I'll try to look around, see if anything's coming. Okay, because I still have another hour of watch, right?
Yeah, roll a perception.
Great.
Is it a ring of spell storing or a spell refueling ring?
It's a ring of spell, not storing. It's spell refueling ring. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Perception. Nope. It's a 13. I have no advantage on that. Jesus. That's bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I see nothing. Fuck it.
As you go throughout this night, those of you on the island, how do you spend your night?
I feel like we had to address the shell in the room first.
Nah, you crazy. Is no other PC with the other party? No, right?
No, we
Correct.
specifically made it that way.
Right. Okay. Cool.